upgrade.
How's it going, you guys? My name is Checker, and welcome to today's video. That pretty much sums up these patch notes. But anyway, guys, these patch notes were very short today, but I have a special announcement after we are done reading them. But let's just get right into these patch notes. Save the world, weapons plus items. The hacksaw is now available in the weekly store, except it actually totally isn't. So unlike the blockbuster llamas and the event we got last week, we will not be getting new items until the weekly store refreshes on Wednesday. So unfortunately, although it says the hacksaw is now available, it is not available until Wednesday at 8 p.m. Eastern time. And there you go. There are the patch notes. Okay, no, there's some more stuff, but I mean, really, is there more stuff? We have some heroes, bug fixes. I mean, we have some little issues here, little issues there that were fixed. I mean, just really nothing too special. Missions plus systems, bug fixes, storm chest, and the salvage drone missions no longer grant an item cache because apparently they were never supposed to. And then the UI, more bug fixes. This was kind of the quality of life improvements week. Obviously, last week we got the pretty big update with the new event and all that cool stuff. So next week we will be getting another big event, not big event, a big update with the, I believe, the weapon rerolls then. But other than that, guys, nothing really new in these patch notes, just some really shallow patch notes. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of disappointed that the hacksaw isn't available right now, and I'm kind of more so disappointed that Epic just doesn't really communicate that with us, because ultimately we had no idea when the hacksaw was coming out. Was it coming out once downtime was over? Was it gonna wait until the weekly items refreshed? So yeah, kind of disappointed in these patch notes, kind of disappointed that we didn't get any idea when the hacksaw was coming out. So we'll just have to be patient and wait a few days for that weapon to come out. But then, moving on to the special announcement, which probably adds more substance to this video than the patch notes did. But tomorrow, once I wake up, because it is already 5 a.m. for me, I will be starting a new event on my Discord server. I've done some so-called events on my Discord server before. They're actually a lot of fun. I get to communicate with you guys a little bit more than I normally try to do. And it's also really cool to see the ideas that you guys come up with. In the past, we've done the Build It Off challenge and the Husk It Off challenge. The Build It Off event was pretty self-explanatory. Build something cool. The Husk It Off event was a little bit more complex. Come up with a new husk for Fortnite. So for the third event, we will be doing the Weapon It Off event. If you guys have a better idea for the name of that event, let me know down below. I just kind of came up with that pretty quick. But the weapon event will be pretty simple. Come up with an idea for a new weapon. Come up with some sort of a sketch. Could be a render too. And then at the end, I will pick one winner this time. There will be a couple of changes here. I'll get to them in a second. But come up with a new idea for a new type of weapon. It could also be a new rarity or something like that as well, but just come up with a new type of weapon for Fortnite and come up with some sort of a picture. You can draw it, you could do a render of it. I try to be pretty fair when it comes to drawings and rendering, stuff like that. The most important thing is the idea of the weapon. It's not necessarily the drawing or the rendering. Yes, it's really nice to have a really cool drawing and a really cool rendering, but keep in mind a drawing or a render is required. And tomorrow there will be a special tab added to my Discord where you can submit your entries. As far as the changes for this event goes, a couple of things I wanted to touch upon. First and foremost, for this new event tab in my Discord server, I want to keep that tab just for entries. Previously in the event tabs, we just had like a free-for-all there. People were commenting left and right. It just kind of made it hard to look at everything, and it actually kind of led to people like submitting twice or 3 times just because they were afraid that their drawing or something like that would be lost in a sea of random comments. So that's the first new rule. Keep that chat just for entries. And then secondly, I will be making some changes for the rewards of this event. This time around, there will only be one winner. Last time I tried to do 3 winners. I'm still trying to get in contact with the last winner. We're just kind of having some scheduling conflicts and stuff like that. So only one winner this time. It makes it a lot easier for me. And then secondly, the reward for winning will not be as good as it was before. Previously, we've done V-Bucks, we've done crap tons of weapons, and while that made for a really good reward, unfortunately, people just kind of got way too competitive about it. People kind of really got themselves into it more than I guess they probably should have. This kind of led to a lot of people accusing other people of stealing their ideas, people stealing other people's ideas, just lots of little problems like that, when really this is all about just having fun, coming up with the new stuff for the game. So in order to fix that for this event, I am decreasing the rewards from like V-Bucks down to just some weapons and like materials and stuff like that. Hopefully that will help this situation, but only time will tell. But anyway guys, thanks for watching today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time.